Okay, everybody, this is Joseph Farrell, and it's January 28th, 2011. This is part two of our Fireside chat for the day, and this is also part two. I keep holding up three. Part two of news from the Nefarium, and this hopefully will be fairly short. I was asked by somebody, please give us a hint as to what's in Genes, Giants, Monsters, and Men. So, without further ado, I want to say that I did hear from my publisher, which for Genes, Giants, Monsters, and Men, that's going to be Feral House. And they asked me a bunch of questions for promo stuff and all of that. So that's kind of a signal to me that they're doing the book. I'm hoping that they're going to have it sometime in April or May. So that's kind of the latest news as to when it'll be out. Again, you can order the books off of the web store. Anyway, I thought what I would do to answer the questions about Genes, Giants, Monsters, and Men and what's in it, I thought I would read you the titles of the chapters from the table of contents, and just kind of let you percolate on those a little while, and then we'll be done for this weekend's Fireside Chats unless there's more questions or comments that come in that I think I should do a video about. So anyway, here we go. Chapter 1 is called Koldevai's Conundrum and Delitzsch's Dilemma. Chapter 2 is called Marduk Remeasured the Structure of the Deep, the Megalithic Yard, and the Sumerian Reform. Chapter 3. This chapter is going to upset a lot of people. But Chapter 3 is called The Oracular Technologies of Revelation, Mind Manipulators, Torsion Temples, and Religion Revealers. And then fourth chapter is called Elites with Agendas, Conclusions to Part 1. And then Part 2 is entitled Genes and Giants, or If It is in the Genes, then what is it? And then Chapter 5 is The Genome Wars, Modern and Mesopotamian. Chapter 6 is called A Collection of Miscellanies, The Codes Within the Code and the Archaeology Conspiracy. And then Part 3 of the book is called Monsters and Men. Chapter 7 is The Return of the Sirish, Greeks, Indians, Giants, and Monsters. And then Chapter 8 is A Memory of Man Past, Genetic Clans, Archaeological Anomalies, Evolutionary Enigmas, and Speculative Solutions. And then the bibliography. I guess I should say what Part 1 is. Part 1 is called The Postbellum Aftermath, an anthology of anomalies, elites, and agendas. The postbellum part of that refers to the fact that what I'm doing with the Philosopher's Stone, with Babylon's Banksters, with a new book right now that I'm writing for Adventures Unlimited Press, which is called blank 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 blank, and then with Genes, Giants, Monsters, and Men, is I'm pursuing the what I believe to be the story of the post-cosmic war elites and what their activities were. So I'm doing that. This book that I'm writing now is in that arch. And basically, again, what I'm doing is I'm taking the model of more or less two sorts of ideologies or ideological groupings, if you will, that survive this war and what they get up to. Genes, Giants, Monsters, and Men is kind of a very, very high overview of a lot of different ideas. It's an essay, really, on a lot of different things. And what I'm trying to do in it is set up each of those things for further exploration down the line. So yeah, I've planned out books based on what I'm laying down as kind of a very high overview of all those subjects that are mentioned in the table of contents. So anyway, that should be out. around April or May, I'm hoping. I haven't heard anything as yet from the editor. I haven't seen any galley proofs or so on, but usually once I see those, it's another couple months. So I'll keep everybody updated here on the Fireside Chats and the view or news from the Nefarium. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I want to thank everybody a lot, truly, for your donations, for your comments, for taking the time to visit the website, because without you folks, none of this would be working. And I do want to make sure that I thank you all. So, anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.